YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, and I'm going to be bringing you an ambush battle that I fought against Holy Pilgrim. It's one of the guys who's always on my stream, member of the Discord, and I'm going to be leading Throgg and this Norscan army against an ambush of Beastmen. I'm going to pause it actually just so you make sure and catch everything. Let me show you my army. I've got Throgg here with his copious vomit. And then I've got a Famir Balefiend Fire, a werewolf or a Skin Wolf Werekin, and then I've got a few Marauder units, and then I've got some Marauder Berserkers. Berserkers should be really good against anything low armor, which I expect there'll be plenty of from Beastmen, though maybe not all. I do have a couple of armored Skin Wolves in the back, one Feral Manticore. That is my army in its entirety, and you can see we're being ambushed by Beastmen who have Korok's Man Rippers. Lots of Ungor spear herds, a couple of Minotaurs with great weapons, Gorbel, and then Malagor the Dark Omen, and there are a couple more units hidden a little further off, ready to come and hit me later, which is two Bestigor herds. So, and then back here we've got the Sons of Goros Centaurs with great weapons. So obviously, when you run an ambush battle, you don't see your troops immediately, and I had to react quickly here. I wanted to turn around and at least get a charge against his units as best I could, but Throgg quickly gets hit by a huge group of Minotaurs with great weapons, looking to go for a quick pick-off, obviously, and I had to watch out for that. I saw over here a chance to use a Burning Head, and I do get some pretty serious damage done on a couple of Ungor spear herds, which is going to help me out a lot. So the Balefiend, not a ton of kills, about 30, and then I went ahead and charged in Throgg here. My Werekin is really doing stellar considering how many Minotaurs he's fighting right now, but this is a big boy fight with Gorbel and two Minotaurs with great weapons, and Throgg and the Balefiend are going to find themselves quite overmatched. There's a summoned Cygor now who's got a great looking blob right in front of him. Easy hits for the Cygor. I've used my Manticore to try and cause a little bit of fear, but at the same time there's nothing left for that Manticore to kill over there, so I tried to get back in the air. Throgg goes ahead and continues the attack on Gorbel over here, but the Bestigor units have closed in on me now, and they're in combat, so my Marauders are going to be in rough shape as they continue to fight these big monsters, and here some Bestigor launch into the attack against Throgg, who was otherwise actually doing quite good alone against Gorbel. My Balefiend was almost killed. I'm going to activate him back into combat, and then I'm going to go for a bit of a flaming attack here. The bolts, piercing bolts of burning, I think is what it's called. So yeah, I get some pretty good damage done there, but Balefiend gets hit once again by Gorbel. I use my Manticore to dive bomb these Bestigor to try and help keep them busy, but it's now gone berserk, and this is going to be a very close fight. Out here, these Korok's Man Rippers are not going down easy. And over here, my Berserkers have gone berserk against the Minotaurs, and I've only got a few. My Skin Wolf Werekin is just hanging on by regeneration alone at this point. Throgg is definitely doing okay, and then I was able to finally get my armored Skin Wolves over here to help support Throgg, because this fight has been very difficult. We got hit by a Traitorkin here, which isn't good. It's going to cause good damage. So the Traitorkin hitting, but then I'm going to try and use some more magic from my Balefiend. Won't be great this time though, because there's not a lot of unarmored troops over here, but just trying what I can while I can, because my Balefiend has been beaten up several times and been significantly weakened. I do have some Marauders trying to come back into the fight. You see here the Balefiend is gone. That's why I was trying to cast a spell last second. These Marauder Berserkers are having to face a regrouped Man Ripper as well as a couple of Ungor spear herds, so they've got their work cut out for them, and this Cygor has racked up 67 kills because I can't touch him at this point. The Werekin, again, hanging on purely by regeneration, and same thing with Throgg. Were it not for the regeneration, we'd be in bad shape. So I'm going to try and pull those two out and let my infantry beast this one out a little. Pun intended, I guess, since I'm fighting the Beastmen. See the Beastmen charging at me here. My Skin Wolf Werekin charging down some of the Minotaurs. The Minotaurs are a huge problem for me right now because they're going to cause tremendous damage to Throgg, and I really need Throgg to be alive. I've still got to use, I believe, of his copious vomit, which I haven't gotten to use too much of yet. This Marauder Berserker is just doing some fantastic work over here. Look at this Marauder Berserker's route. My Werekin is wavering, and I do have a few Marauders coming back to assist him. But Throgg is just trying to get away from the fight at this point. He doesn't want anything to do with the fight. And it looks like Malagor's come in to fight over there. There's the copious vomit. So we got some vomit out. I killed a few Bestigor. I'm hoping to kind of use these Marauder Berserkers to help shield Throgg. The longer I can keep him out of the fight, the more he heals. And my Werekin is just kind of stuck to take the beating here. These are some extremely tanky units, fortunately for me. Again, more Marauders coming back. Very, very fortunate for me. And this Marauder Berserker out here now having to try and tank a Bestigor herd, as well as some Ungor Spear herd. It did finish off the Man Rippers. So, tremendous job on the part of this Marauder Berserker. I'm going to bring Throgg in here to help clean up this fight a little quicker. He causes fear, so I'm hoping to use that to my advantage. It is a very close fight. The Cygor, fortunately for me, is about to go down just because of the summon thing. My Armored Skin Wolves were able to get back into the fight after having been previously routed. And then Throgg is able to combine with these Marauder Berserkers who have racked up 143 kills to get rid of one of the Bestigors. And at this point, the battle actually swings back into my favor, what looked like a certain defeat for me. I'm able to pull it back just barely because of the performance of those Marauder Berserkers. The regrouped Armored Skin Wolves also clutch here. And we're able to pin up Malagor, who no longer has the support of his Cygor or the other units. And a tremendous fight indeed from Holy Pilgrim. It was a lot of fun. These ambush battles are fast, they're fun. I suggest you hop on with your friends and play them. It's kind of a good time. You can come up with some fun rules too to try and make it interesting. Unfortunately, you can't do team ambush battles. That would be really fun, but you can only do one-on-ones. But like I said, this is a fun thing. You can only do it in a multiplayer, like a hosted battle. So, like I said, grab a friend. Better yet, go into the Discord. Go into the HeirofCarthage Discord. Find some folks on there. Tell them you want to play some ambush battles. I'm sure some people will jump in with you. It's a fun game mode to play, and it doesn't get a whole lot of attention. I want to play some more of these game modes on there too, like maybe if they have choke point battles or river crossings or anything like that. We might go in and do some more of those if you all think you would enjoy it. So I'm just trying to explore some of the different game modes out there. Again, this Berserker didn't pick up any chevrons, but really did some fantastic work at holding off a lot of infantry for a long time. I find Berserkers to be a fantastic unit overall. Yeah, they're kind of squishy, they don't have a lot of armor, but they deal tremendous damage to infantry. If you can keep them alive, they will do tremendous damage to infantry. Really, really good units to have. My Balefiend did okay, really didn't do a ton. The Skinwolf Werekin did a tremendous job of tanking out Gorbol, as well as these Minotaurs with great weapons. Really kind of fortunate that that didn't turn the other way. And then my Armored Skin Wolves able to get in and do some important work. The Manticore didn't do a lot. I think he did terror route some infantry early on that I may not have gotten to see on film, but otherwise then just died to some Bestigor. They're not real strong units. I definitely brought it for the shock, the terror. And like I said, it did it once, but only once. Throgg, not a ton of kills, but in the end, very important because of the damage that he did to Gorbol, and also helping to route some of that infantry at the last minute so that he could turn on Malagor. And unless Throgg was very close to death, Malagor doesn't have the best of chances up against Throgg. Fun battle, that was close. I honestly thought I was going to lose that when I was playing it. This is one that I played on stream. It was a ton of fun. Thank you, Holy Pilgrim, for playing it with me. It was definitely a good time. I will be back soon with more battles. Tell me what kind of battles you want to see. Do you want to see FFA? Do you want to see team battles? One-on-one? Certain matchups? Themed stuff? Tell me the kind of battles you want to see, and I'll be jumping in with the folks. If you want to join the Discord, the link's in the description. Whenever I need to play battles, I try and jump on the Discord, and if you guys are online, you can come play those battles with me. It's a whole lot of fun. Good way for us to have a good time, and then who knows, you might end up getting to be in a video too, which hopefully would be something fun for you. Anyway, I hope to see you all soon. Can't wait to be back with more content. If you did enjoy this, hit that like button, hit the subscribe and the bell if you want to see more, and I will see you on the next video. HeirofCarthage, signing out.